Sovereignty of God. Welcome to Reformation Academy. Today's topic is one that often divides Christians before it's carefully defined. For some it brings comfort, for others discomfort. We're talking about the sovereignty of God, the claim that God reigns with absolute authority over all that exists. In Christian theology, God's sovereignty refers to His supreme authority and absolute rule over all creation. Nothing exists independently of Him. Nothing operates outside of His will. God does not merely respond to events. He reigns over them. To say God is sovereign is to say He is king. He possesses the right to rule, the power to accomplish His will, and the wisdom to govern rightly. God's sovereignty is not fragile. It is not threatened by human rebellion or unforeseen circumstances. A common objection arises quickly. If God is sovereign, are human choices real? Scripture answers, yes. God's sovereignty does not eliminate human responsibility. Human beings make real decisions for which they are accountable, even as God's purposes are accomplished through them. Divine rule and human action are not competitors. At this point, a hard question must be faced. If God is sovereign, what about evil and suffering? Scripture insists on an important distinction. God sovereignly governs all things without being morally responsible for sin. Human beings act with evil intent. God governs those same events for righteous purposes. This distinction does not remove mystery, but it guards God's holiness. God's sovereignty is not distant or abstract. It is expressed through His providence, His ongoing preservation, direction, and care for creation. History unfolds not randomly but purposefully. Even ordinary events are not beneath God's rule. The doctrine of God's sovereignty stands at the heart of the gospel. If God is not sovereign, then salvation ultimately rests on human will or effort. But Scripture presents salvation as God's gracious work from beginning to end. God calls, God redeems, God preserves. Sovereignty secures hope. God's sovereignty often meets resistance not because it is unclear, but because it is humbling. It confronts our desire for autonomy and self-rule. The doctrine asks us to trust God's wisdom even when we do not understand His ways. Let me close with this. The sovereignty of God is not meant to paralyze believers. It is meant to comfort them. It assures us that history is not chaotic, evil is not ultimate, and our lives are not accidental. The same God who reigns over the universe also reigns with wisdom, justice, and care. Thank you. If you found this helpful, please consider subscribing and exploring the rest of this series here at Reformation Academy. Godspeed.